A letter to the people of 2024. From Andrew Jackson, 7th President of the United States. To the people of these United States, and to all those who carry the weight of liberty's torch, I write to you from a distant past, but my warnings remain ever present. In my time, I stood firm against the great financial powers that sought to control this nation's future. My battle with the Second Bank of the United States was not merely a political skirmish. It was a defense of our republic against the grip of a few elite bankers, both foreign and domestic, who sought to wield their influence over the destiny of a free people. You stand today under the shadow of those same forces I fought so hard to repel. The power of the banking elite has only grown stronger, and their influence is now entrenched in the very foundation of your financial system. The Federal Reserve, much like the Bank of the United States in my time, stands as a testament to the enduring ambitions of powerful families. Families like the Rothschilds, who held sway over the financial affairs of nations long before your time and in mine. During my presidency, I sought to dismantle the Second Bank of the United States, aware that it was largely controlled by foreign investors. The Rothschild family, one of the most influential banking dynasties of Europe, had deep ties to that institution. They sought to extend their influence over America's economy, and I knew that if such power was allowed to remain unchecked, it would erode the sovereignty of our nation. I warned then, and I warn you now. When the money of a nation is controlled by a few private interests, true freedom is at risk. The Federal Reserve, established in secret by men tied to these same powerful financial interests at Jekyll Island in 1910, now holds the keys to your nation's wealth. The bankers I fought have not disappeared. They have merely transformed, embedding themselves into the fabric of your financial institutions under the guise of central banking. But the dangers remain the same. Your national debt now stands at over $35 trillion, a sum that would have seemed unfathomable in my day. With every dollar borrowed, your nation falls deeper under the control of the very bankers I sought to defeat. The Federal Reserve, like the Bank of the United States before it, serves not the people, but the interests of the few, interests that transcend nations, families like the Morgans and the Rothschilds. I urge you, as I urge my countrymen, to take back control of your nation's finances. Do not allow private interest to dictate the future of your republic. Do not let the debts of today shackle the freedoms of tomorrow. A government that surrenders its currency to private bankers surrenders its sovereignty. In my time, I fought to ensure that the people, through their elected government, would control their own destiny. The Second Bank of the United States fell under the weight of the people's will, and so too must any institution that seeks to hold sway over a free republic. Do not be deceived by the facade of democracy when behind the scenes, the same powerful families control the purse strings of your nation. It is time to break the chains of debt and reclaim the future for yourselves, your children, and your grandchildren. Hold fast to the ideals of liberty that God Almighty has granted all of you from your birth, and always remember, the true wealth of a nation lies in the hands of its people, not its bankers. Yours in defense of liberty, Andrew Jackson.
7th President of the United States.
0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21, 34, 55 and beyond. Growth emerges from silence, from nothingness, zero. A single step of breath, one echo of itself. One from this reflection, duality arises. Tension, creativity, and motion through the spiral of life expanding. 5, harmony in complexity. 8, an ascent to the unknown. 13, higher truths unfolding. 21, limitless possibility. 34, unseen forces align. 55, the cloud